Okay, so like, this video is for all of you who were so triggered about me using an American flag to represent my English in my Speaking 6 Languages video. Today, I will be speaking English the proper way, the British way, and here is the corresponding flag for you. Hey, it's me, Abby P. What up, my people? Yeah, I tried that intro in a British accent and it didn't quite work. It is wintertime here in Korea and I always get a cold every winter. I still have a cold right now, so sorry about my voice. Hello, Artemis, my cat. For those that are new here, this is obviously my normal accent, albeit slightly more enunciated because that's what I tend to do when I make videos or do a presentation or something. I'm from California in the US. Hi, nice to meet you. Anyways, I spoke very briefly in a British accent for the first time on camera in my 50 Facts About Me video. I was happily surprised by the nice comments, so that gave me a little more courage to make this full-on video speaking in a British accent. Let me just say first off, I know my British accent may not be perfect, but that's also why I'm making this video. 90% of the reason is to have fun with it and to practice with the accent, and 10% of it is to hopefully get some constructive feedback by other native British English speakers on how to improve the accent to make it sound perfect. It'll also be nice to see how many British viewers I have, so I would love that. And so let's do this. How did I learn to speak in this accent? It's the same way I learned different languages. A lot of listening, a lot of imitating, and a lot of talking to myself. Hi, would you like some tea? Oh no, I'm good, thanks. Let's see, my first actual obsessive exposure to British media started in elementary school thanks to the Spice Girls. I love the Spice Girls. They were my idols growing up. They were like my real-life British Sailor Scouts from Sailor Moon. Oh, and then I had an obsessive Harry Potter phase. I'm a Potterhead until now. Potterhead. 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 I also loved watching interviews on YouTube of my favourite British celebrities like Kate Winslet, Kate Beckinsale, Keira Knightley, who else? Emilia Clarke, Emma Watson. I don't really know what else to talk about, so how about I read something from the book that I'm currently reading, Fire and Blood. This is by George R.R. Martin. 300 years before A Game of Thrones, dragons ruled Westeros. So to prevent any spoilers, I'll just read like this part right here. So you can see like that's just a bunch of Targaryens right there. Targaryen, House Targaryen, okay. Centuries before the events of A Game of Thrones, House Targaryen, the only family of dragon lords to survive the doom of Valyria, took up residence on Dragonstone. Fire and Blood begins the tale with the legendary Aegon the Conqueror, creator of the Iron Throne, and goes on to recount the generations of Targaryens who fought to hold that iconic seat, all the way up to the civil war that nearly tore their dynasty apart. Dynasty. How do British people say that word? Dynasty. Dynasty. Tore their dynasty apart. Dynasty apart. Dynasty. You have to let me know in the comments. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And why am I still talking in this accent? Thanks guys, see you in the next one. Bye bye. Look at this hair, it's so weird. I'm like sinking more and more in this beanbag chair. I've got like no more beanbag to sit on.